Hello,
Good evening, ma'am.
good evening. How was your last week?
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening.
Week was heavy with all these planetary changes and all that.
Okay. What Dasha is going? Yeah, Dasha, you told me. Ketu.
Ketu, the bad boy.
Mm.
Ketu with Rahu.
Yeah.
I start Ketu Jupiter on the 1st of March.
Oh, okay.
So I hope that brings some respite
yes.
into my. The last 3 years have been the most horrendous. Financially, I haven't earned any money in the last 3 years. It's like a complete block, it's like something has kind of blocked the entire earning capacity.
Oh,
And no astrologer has been able to give a concrete answer that yes, this is because of this and this is because of this. Everybody throws their own, oh, dasha hai, ye hai, wo hai. So I said that, look, if somebody is earning 100 rupees prior, even in the bad times, you'll probably fall down to 5 rupees.
right.
I'm not even saying you need to come down to 50, but nobody gives a correct answer to that.
Okay.
Anyways, now it's karma, I guess, so one has to go through it. But Ketu Rahu has been the worst amongst this entire 4 years so far that I've gone through it. And my Sare Saathi is on. Both started at the same time.
Oh, okay.
So it's like a double whammy,
Yes, absolutely. Okay.
And Venus after this. So let's see.
Okay. And when is this Ketu Dasha going to end?
2027.
Okay.
No, but they say from Ketu Jupiter it's good.
Yeah.
And ironically, my Ketu Saturn starts. My third phase of the Sare Saathi starts in 2025.
Oh,
That is even when my Ketu Saturn Dasha starts.
okay. So
So
they
I
say
hope,
in the end of Sadhasati is when you actually start getting. So in the
correct.
first, it's the entire obstacles, and the second, maybe the transformative changes that you go through, and then the third is where you receive.
Correct.
Okay. So let's hope for the best.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I really hope.
Sorry?
Yeah, I really hope something.
Yes.
I'm sure. I mean, this is all for a reason.
Yeah.
It's all for a reason. So one shouldn't defy it. Chalo. Back to business.
Okay. Okay. So we are 6 of us today. So should we wait for 2 minutes and then we will start? So meanwhile, are you all reading any books? Are you all referring to any literature? Are you able to get any chats of your friends or relatives?
Actually, when you gave the homework for this thing, no, ma'am, last week's homework,
Right.
I got a lot of chats and I tried to see with
Very
whom
good.
I'm most compatible. So, but actually, my best friend and mine are completely opposite. She is fire and water. She's
Okay.
male and female.
Okay.
Completely. And we've been friends for the past 35 years
Oh.
from school. Yeah.
Oh.
So
That's
I don't know, maybe I did something wrong or I went over it again and again.
So
But
that is proof enough that astrology is just a part of it. Effort takes
actually,
effort takes a bigger picture than the astrology part, I feel.
No, and it's not really only the ascendant, right? There are so many other things that
other factors.
matter. For example, if you have sun in the 8th house, if two individuals have sun in the 8th house, it could be in any Rashi, but in the 8th house, that would give quite a bit of parallels in their thinking. So your wavelengths, your thought process also matters. And it's not only dependent on your ascendant, it also is dependent on the various planetary positions in various houses or bhavas. So, yes.
So maybe I said, okay, opposites attract.
Oh, yes, that also.
We went with that.
But that is only one aspect. Like I said,
Yeah,
Lagna is
yeah.
only one aspect of it. And to get the larger picture, or to get rather the micro pictures, you have to have and have the understanding of each and every planetary positions and nakshatras also. They also play an important role. So, yeah. But to
So I
begin
just,
with, because we are scraping only the surface,
Yeah.
this is good enough for practice. So
But
slowly,
what I
slowly, sorry,
sorry,
yeah.
no, please finish.
Yeah, so as in when we now shift to planets and planetary positions and planets in different bhavas, so one lecture will be for the bhavas, that is all the 12 houses and their significance. And then each planet in the different bhavas will also mean something. So then slowly, slowly you will understand the layers that I'm talking about, and you will connect the dots. Yes, Nikhilji, you were saying something.
And
But
your estimate, when will we reach there?
Reach which, where exactly, ma'am?
after
How
many
to connect
moons,
the dots?
Connect the dots. Oh,
End
that I
of
think is
years.
that, yes. No, so yeah, so I think in the first year you will be able to only make the outline of or a silhouette of the individual, right? You will only touch the borders.
Okay.
Then in the second year you will be able to shade, and in the
Oh.
third year you will be able to give the intricate details of the picture. So it is a slow process, and
Okay.
it's better we not rush into it, because each and everything that we learn now is going to count in your second year, is going to count in your third year. So we cannot discredit what we learn now. We cannot tend to forget what we learn now in your second or third year. It's going to build
Oh.
on it. So this is your
Okay.
foundation. Yeah. You will be able to connect.
Foundation.
Yes, yes. And even these small informations. Now, I always make it a point that if there is a sun, suppose say sun is in Tura Rashi or sun is in Vrishchiga Rashi, what it really means, and if I know an individual, like because of the habit of taking charts, I try and see those features in that person. So that practice, if you keep, the practical aspect of it matters a lot. Because jitna aap practice rakhoge, ki you start reading slowly, you start reading the charts, you start understanding the placements, and then correlate what I did, initially. Now also I do that. Whatever lectures we have taken, the PPT, I will see and match, and I will write down. So I will try to create an outline for one individual based on single PPTs.
Okay.
Information from individual PPTs. Suppose I say my ascendant is Meena Rashi. So I'll go to that presentation where all the ascendant's characteristics are given, and I will write down all the characteristics of Meena Rashi there. So that is one layer. Then I'll go to Sun in Tura Rashi. So I'll go to that presentation, write down the characteristics of Sun in Tura Rashi, and then slowly I will, yes. So this is how I'll analyze my chart, or analyze a chart.
Every chart, for everything, one planet you write down and you read and build up on the chart.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Initially, you have to do that because you are not well versed with the planets and their characters, bro.
At all.
Yes, yes. So you have
keep
to keep
turning
referring.
pages, keep going to different charts and correlate.
Yes, you have to
Everything
keep
doesn't sit in the brain yet.
referring to the presentations, so
Yeah.
that you go back to it, and you write it down. So you can make kind of a. I did it for my son, for my husband, for my best friend. I did it. I wrote in a diary. I wrote their characters, and I wrote the bhavas. I wrote everything, and then I was seeing, okay, what all is matching. So then I get a silhouette. Okay, this individual is this way, this way, this way. Yeah.
Okay.
That practice you keep. You make a separate diary for that. So you take one, you draw the natal chart there, and then you start writing the characters.
Okay.
Yes.
Got it.
You build on it. Yeah.
This is a good practice to do every day at least 1 hour.
Yes, yes. Absolutely.
And
Okay.
there will be whole lot of charts to be formed, no ma'am? Then
A whole lot of
Whole lot.
charts will be, sorry,
will be formed.
will be formed.
See,
The charts.
Sun in Mesha,
Yes.
moon in Mesha, like that.
Yes, yes,
for-
absolutely. Absolutely.
Hmm.
Yes, yes, yes. So that is what. So you can refer to the presentations and write down the characters. As you learn, you build on it. Essay. So till now, whatever you have learned, you write down those characters. For example, if I say Lagna Rashi is Meena or Karka or whatever, you write down those characters, and for that individual, you see what matches there, and then you tick mark that point, highlight it. So then you will understand how this Lagna Rashi is impacting the personality, or how much of it is in that personality, and like this you go on building. So you will have a revision also. You will have the habit of writing also, and it will stay longer in the memory.
Yes.
Yeah.
This is a better way than to just make notes. It's a better way to
Yes.
write
Yes.
that.
This is
Yeah.
practically you're using a case study. It's like a case study. You are
Yeah.
using one example and building on it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
My
So-
this thing is, see, when we have the horoscope, yes, we can analyze it. But how to write the horoscope, ma'am?
No, so you gather only the date of birth, time of birth, place of birth,
Hmm.
and enter it into the AstroSage application and get the
Okay,
horoscope. Yeah, yeah.
Okay, like that. Okay.
Yes, like that.
Hmm.
Okay, so because we spoke of planets in the last class, we will talk about aspects, friendships, and auspiciousness of planetary positions, just in brief, not in depth, just to understand what it really means. So what a planet in a particular house or a particular bhava means and what weightage will it carry. Okay. Now this is just a revision. Okay, let us see how much you all remember. I want you to take 5 minutes and match the A, B, C, D, E, F to the qualities in the right hand side, that is energy, wisdom, justice, soul, intellect, and reproduction. So the first
Wow.
challenge is to identify the planets that are in A, B, C, D, E, F, and then to match them with the qualities in the right hand side. You can write it down.
Sun
You
is
can-
A energy. Oh, you want us to write it down? Okay.
Yeah, just write it down or jot it down somewhere, and in 2 minutes I'll disclose the answers, and then we can discuss. If you can't identify the planets looking at the actual pictures, but if you recollect what qualities each belongs to, you can write it down that way, and then we will see which planet is in the pictures. Yeah.
Up to F only, no, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am. Up to F only. Yeah. Can we so which is planet A?
Saturn.
Saturn.
Saturn. Correct.
Saturn.
Saturn is
Absolutely right.
justice.
Justice. Yes.
Yes, justice. Correct. Planet B?
Moon.
Moon.
No.
Moon or Venus. I mean, it looks like craters to me on that image.
Venus.
No.
No, Venus is the red planet. Venus is F.
Wisdom
No.
is
F is Mars. F is Mars.
F is Mars. You're right. B is Mercury.
B
Oh.
is Mercury.
Miss, that looks like craters on it.
It looks like the moon.
Oh, that's red. F is
Sorry?
Mars.
F
D
is
is
Mars.
Venus.
Right. Venus is C.
D?
But B I thought was moon.
C. Venus is C.
Sun is
Oh.
E.
Venus is C. Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's disclose.
And D is?
D is Jupiter. Jupiter.
I put it wrong then.
Because
I-
it's magnified, we thought that it is larger than D. But you have to see that that shape which is there here. This shape. This is very typical of Jupiter. This one. On
Yes,
Jupiter.
you're right.
Yes.
Ma'am,
So
one second,
that
ma'am.
is
I missed it, ma'am. 1 second, ma'am. Please. I'm getting. Okay.
okay. So B is for reproduction.
Hmm.
Sorry, B is Mercury. It's for intellect.
Mercury is intellect.
C is Venus for reproduction.
Reproduction, correct.
D is Saturn for wisdom. E is Sun for soul. And F is Mars for energy.
Ma'am, Saturn. B is Saturn. Wisdom.
A,
B is Jupiter.
A is Saturn. B is Mercury. A is
B is
Saturn. The
Mercury.
rings. Sorry?
B is Mercury, no? Wisdom.
Yes. Intellect.
Miss,
Intellect.
F looks like Venus also, because that also has a reddish color to the planet, you know.
No, but F is Mars.
F is Mars.
Yes.
Ma'am, what is E, ma'am? So,
Sun.
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 Sun. Then A? A is
Saturn.
also Sun.
Saturn. A is
Saturn.
Saturn. The rings,
Saturn.
the rings of the planet are very unique for Saturn.
Reproduction, F, Mars.
No,
Reproduction
Venus.
Oh,
is
reproduction is Venus, no?
Venus.
yes.
Venus. Then C, justice.
No,
D
ma'am.
is
No. See. We have not matched A to energy, B to wisdom. No. We have it's a mismatch. So you have to
The
draw
answer
that.
is there on the, she's not yet seen the answer, I think.
Okay, I have opened it. Can you see the arrows going from C, the letter C to your reproduction?
Reproduction,
Yes. So C is for Venus. Venus is for reproduction. D is Jupiter. Jupiter is for wisdom. E is Sun. Sun is for soul. F is Mars. Mars is for energy.
Correct.
Right? Great. Next. Now this is revision. Who will read?
Miss, I wanted one clarity on this.
Sorry.
I wanted one clarity on this.
Yeah.
Does
1 minute. Okay, Nikhil ji, now you can tell me. Tell me. Who had the doubt? I have muted everyone. Sorry, I had to do that. Who had the doubt?
I had a
Nikhil.
doubt.
Yes.
Does Rahu always look at the 3rd, 7th, and 11th house?
Yes.
Okay. And anti-clockwise.
Yes.
Okay. I wanted to, because I was working on it on my chart itself.
Okay.
So I was just wanted to get some clarity on that, because my Rahu is sitting in the 12th house in my chart. So then technically it would look at the 10th house and I go backwards, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I just wanted a clarity on that.
Can you make, screen a bit smaller?
Oh, okay. It's not visible, is it?
Yeah.
Is it
We can-
visible now?
No.
One minute. Huh? 1 minute.
Yeah, it's okay, fine now. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
One
okay.
minute. I'll just remove the annotations. Okay. Yes. So we can take it one by one. There are 10 participants today. So we'll start with Nikhil ji. Nikhil ji, can you read Mesh first?
Miss, you'll have to zoom in a bit, please.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
I have it on my chart, on my sheet. I have a printout of it.
Yeah, I can zoom it. Yeah, I can zoom
Miss,
it.
Aries,
Yeah.
movable sign, Agni, dominated by males. Ruler is Mars. Exalted is Sun and debilitated is Saturn.
Correct. Next, Sridevi ma'am.
Yeah. Next is Vrishabha, Taurus.
Mhm.
It is Earth sign. It's fixed, female. The
Mhm.
Lord is Venus.
Mhm.
Exalted in Moon, no debilitation.
Right. Next, Ambi. Ambi. Okay. Gayatri ma'am.
Ambi is not in the class, I think.
She's there. I can see her.
Ah, okay, yeah.
She's unmuted, I think.
Gayatri ma'am. Okay. Okay, then whoever is okay, Kiranji. Kiran is
Yeah.
has an
Mithuna, Gemini. It's a air sign, dual, male. Lord is Mercury. No
Right.
exaltation, no debilation.
Right. Next, anybody can volunteer.
Read, ma'am.
Ma'am,
Yes.
sorry, ma'am. 1 second.
Karkataka.
Yes, yes.
I am not able to see the charts, ma'am. Please,
Okay. 1 minute, 1 minute.
please.
Rashmi ma'am, I'll ask you to read 1 minute. I'll just zoom it.
Hmm.
Yes.
Yeah, ma'am.
After Rashmi ma'am, I'll ask Gayatri ma'am to read. Yes, ma'am. Please continue.
Karkataka,
Mhm.
Cancer,
Right.
water, movable,
Water sign.
water sign,
Mhm.
it's movable,
Mhm.
then female,
Mhm.
dominated by Moon, exalted by Jupiter, and debilitated by Mars.
Okay. So, planet that is exalted in this Rashi is Jupiter, and planet that is debilitated is Mars, and Moon is the Lord of Karkataka. Right. Gayatri ma'am?
Ma'am, I will read. But the thing is, take it to a little bit of to your left side, ma'am. I am not able to see that for other four Rashis in my chart. Little
Okay.
bit, but
Wait.
little more. I'm not able to see. Little more. Simha. Yes, now it's okay. Shall I read Simha?
Yes.
Simha, Leo,
Mhm.
Agni, and
Mhm.
fixed. It is male. Exalt is Sun is the Lord. No
Right.
debilitation, no exalt.
Correct. Next. Rupa ma'am.
Shall I read Kanya also?
No, I'll ask Rupa ma'am to read. Rupa
Kanya,
ma'am.
Virgo,
Yeah.
Earth, dual, female. The ruling planet is Mercury. Exaltation is Mercury. Debilitation is Venus.
Right. Next. Pura. Sita Lakshmi ma'am.
Tula, Libra, air, movable, nail,
Mhm.
Lord is Venus,
Mhm.
exalted Saturn, debilitation Sun.
Right. Next, Shalini ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Vrishchika.
Which one?
Vrishchika.
Vrishchika.
Water sign, fixed,
Mhm.
female,
Mhm.
ruled by Mars,
Mhm.
no exaltation, debilitated in Moon. Moon is debilitated.
Okay, fantastic. Next.
Yeah, ma'am. Next is
Prashant.
Sagittarius.
Sorry.
Yeah, ma'am. Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Prashant ji. Prashant sir.
Danu, Sagittarius,
Mhm.
Agni,
Mhm.
dual and male.
Mhm.
Lord is Jupiter. No
Right.
exaltation and no debilitation.
Right. Perfect. Next. Next we'll
Makar.
Ambi. Can you unmute?
Not able to unmute.
Okay. Oh my, is it so? Okay. Okay, Sridevi ma'am, please go ahead.
Makara, Capricorn.
Mhm.
Earth sign, element is earth. It is movable. Polarity is female. Ruled by Saturn. It is exalted in Mars and debilitated in Jupiter.
Okay. Then Gayatri ma'am, read the last house, ma'am.
Yeah, Kumbha.
Yes, Kumbha.
So, Aquarius,
Mm.
air,
Mm.
fixed, male,
Mhm.
ruled by Saturn, no
Mhm.
debilitated, no debilitation, no exaltation.
Right. And Nikhilji, read the last one.
Meena, Pisces, water sign, dual, female, ruled by Jupiter. Venus is exalted and Mercury is debilitated.
Right. Great. So this revision we have to keep, continuing every day and keep referring to this chart. And you will also see the aspects. So every planet has 7th house as their aspect, direct aspect. Okay. I've got some
Ma'am,
charts.
let me take one screenshot, ma'am. Please adjust it, ma'am. I will take one screenshot.
Okay, sure. How do I adjust it? 1 minute, I'll just.
Gayatri ma'am, I'll send it to you. I have a screenshot. I'll send it in the group, or I'll direct
Okay,
message it to you. I've
Okay,
already
thank you.
taken all screenshots. I'll send it to you.
Okay.
Thank
So
you.
please
Great.
share it in the group, ma'am.
Yeah, I'll
yes.
share it in the group. I have most of the screenshots. I'll send them. I'll send it in the
Yeah,
group.
please.
Thank you
Please.
so much. Thank you.
Yes. So Sun, so all the planets have got a drishti on the 7th house, that is the opposite house, diagonally opposite house. So if you just for revision, if your if Sun is in Mesha Rashi, it's going to look at Tura. If Sun is in Vrishabha Rashi, it's going to look at Vrishchika. So it's a diagonal, right? If Sun is in Midhuna Rashi, it's going to look at Dhanu.
Jupiter.
Dhanu. No. Means I'm just talking about the house and
House,
the
okay.
aspect.
Yes.
If Moon is in Karkataka Rashi, it's going to look at
7.
Kara. If
Makar.
Moon is in Simha Rashi, it's going to look at Kumbha.
Kumbha.
And if Moon is in Kanya Rashi, it's going to look at Meena.
Meena Rashi.
So this is the diagonal aspect. 7th house or 7th aspect is this. Diagonally opposite. Understood? Then next is special
Ma'am,
aspects.
If they look at the 7th house, what will be the result? Is it bad
Yes.
or good?
Yes. So depending on whether the planet is malefic or benefic, the effects will be seen. Right? And also the bhava, that is whether it is a tanusthana, dhanasthana, labhasthana, matrusthana, bhratrusthana, depending on which bhava it is, that aspect of life will be impacted. Okay?
Oh.
Yes.
So
It's
many
not-
layers you have to remember. It is very difficult to remember all these things.
It is not so simple. Yes, it is very intricate. And
I
that
keep
is why,
making notes, but I'm not able to correlate yet.
don't worry, you will get the larger picture. Let us first put all our layers together. Layers one layer
about the other.
side by side first. Then
Yeah.
we'll put them, stack them together. Okay.
Oh.
Now special aspects किस को है? Jupiter को है, Mars को है, Saturn को है, right?
Yes.
So Jupiter aspects the 5th house from its house. So
And
for
ninth.
example, if Jupiter, let's say, is in Dhanu Rashi and it's going to aspect the 5th house. So if we count clockwise, it's going to be 1, 2,
Mesha.
3, 4, 5. Mesha. So this is the 5th house. Then Samne wali khidki is the Mithuna Rashi, 7th house. And 9th house will be 8, 9. Simha Rashi.
Yeah.
So this is 5, 7, 9. These are the aspect of Jupiter. Okay. Now we'll see the aspect of Mars. If Mars is, let's say, in the Mesha Rashi, then Mars is going to aspect the 4th house. 4th house will be Karka. 7th house will be Tura. And 8th house will be Vrishchika. Right? Okay. And last but not the least is Saturn. Saturn, let's say Saturn is in Makara Rashi. Then its first aspect is the 3rd house. That is 1, 2, 3. That is Meena. 7th aspect is Karka. And 10th aspect is 8, 9, 10. Tura. Right? So these are the special aspects of these 3 planets. And of course, Rahu and Ketu. Rahu and Ketu, 3, 7, 11 in anticlockwise. Okay. Okay. Now coming to today's class. So if you see the planetary strength and auspiciousness, okay. Auspiciousness is a qualitative feature. And strength is a quantitative feature. Means you can quantify the strength and you have to see the qualitative aspects for the auspiciousness. Okay. So when you see the Shadbala is six aspects of strength. Then you understand how strong a planet is. Okay. There are different ways of calculating. Okay. So Shadbala signifies
Actually,
this.
you have to make the screen smaller.
Smaller, is it?
Yeah.
What is getting cut? I don't understand.
See,
Are
we
you
are
guys seeing it on your mobile
we
phones
are
or what?
having only mobile, ma'am. So we are not able to see it in the complete
Okay, okay.
picture.
Wait. No problem. I will make it small this way.
Gayatri ma'am, is your phone in horizontal or vertical mode?
Horizontal. No,
हाँ तो
vertical,
हाँ
vertical. Now I will
नहीं
make
उसको
it
horizontal कर दो.
Yeah, I will do it. I will do it.
Once it's in horizontal, you'll be able to see the full screen.
Okay.
Just try that out.
Is it better now?
Yeah.
Yeah. Should I continue?
Hmm.
Or at safer side, I can put it this way also. Nothing. You can read it well and good. Okay. So it signifies the strength of the planet, which quantifies the planetary effect. Okay. That is Shadbala. Now, हम जब Shadbala count करते हैं या calculate करते हैं या analyze करते हैं, what are the six strengths that we see? Okay. So the first is the Sthana Bala. नाम से क्या लग रहा है? What is Sthana
Where it's
Bala?
located. Where it's located.
Yes.
The house in which it is.
Sthana Bala is a positional strength. Absolutely right. Which planet gets based on its exaltation, own house, Mula Trikona, Kendra, and gender-friendly house placement. So we have seen exaltation and debilitation, right?
Yeah.
Surya, Ravi or Surya is exalted in which Rashi?
Mesha.
मेष राशि. So सबसे ज्यादा स्ट्रेंथ सूर्य का कहाँ मिलेगा? मेष राशि में. एग्जैक्टली. और सूर्य जो है वो डेबिलिटेटेड कौन सी राशि में है? तुला. So it will have zero strength in which rashi if it is placed in Tula rashi. So that talks about the sthana bala, the exaltation, debilitation, and sun owns the Simha rashi. So if sun is placed in Simha rashi in your chart, then it will have a power which is slightly less than in its exaltation state. So the maximum power is given or attributed to the state of exaltation, and the minimum power is attributed to the state of debilitation. You're getting my point? So first is exaltation, then is own house, then is Mula Trikona, Kendra, and friendly house placement. So ये सब positive ही बात किया है. What is Mula? Okay, Mula Trikona I am not taught, but I'll teach you later. What are the Kendra houses?
1, 5, 7, 8.
1, 4, 7, 10.
Perfect. 1, 4, 7, 10. They are the Kendra houses. And which is a Trikona?
1, 5, 9.
1, 5, 9.
Yes, correct. So we have the Kendra houses, that is 1, 4, 7, 10. And the trines or the 1, 5, 9 or the Trikona. So these houses are also very auspicious houses, and a planet's placement in that house gives auspiciousness or strength rather to the planet. Okay. Next is Digbala. Digbala or the directional strength. When we read about planets, we saw that DS was written below last point, and हमने बोला था कि sun has a directional strength in the 10th house, right? Similarly, Mars has in 10th house. If you remember the last two classes?
Yes.
Every planet has got a directional strength. Moon has a directional strength for the 4th house. So if moon is placed in the 4th house of your natal chart, starting from your ascendant, then moon will have a particular positional strength there. If sun is placed in your 10th house, it will have a particular positional strength. That is not positional, sorry, Digbala, directional strength, right? That is directional strength. Next is Cheshtabala. Cheshtabala is what? This is a motional strength and comes into effect when planets are in retrogression. So, what is retrogression?
Vakragati.
Vakra, yes. So what? Backward movement, yes. So retrogression is applicable only to those planets which are very far away, like your Saturn. Okay,
Hmm.
Saturn, Shani, Shanishwara, and Guru, जिनके asteroid belt के बाहर के orbits हैं, like Shanishwara and Guru, because they're so far away that there is a feeling that they are going in reverse. So more on retrogression will come in the later classes, but it is just for your understanding that Cheshtabala is about your motional strength, and it is given to planets that are in retrogression. Okay.
Ma'am, when it takes retrograde movement, does it do harm? That's
No,
what
no.
astrologers say. It is
No.
Vakra, so
No,
few
no.
few months ago, Shani was in Makra. This thing, he came back to, he went to Kumbha and came back to Makara again. So if it comes back, it is not auspicious, they say astrologers. Is it true, ma'am?
No, ma'am, no. Auspiciousness. So this is about planetary strength. We are not talking about auspiciousness. Retrogression doesn't count auspiciousness. However, so in retrogression also, the motions are divided into slow and very slow and fast and normal. So I will, explain that in a bit more detail in later class. We'll not confuse others also with this, but I got your query. If there is anything that I can throw light on, I can definitely ask Bala sir and get back to you.
Okay.
Like your query about whether retrogression or motion in retrogression can cause inauspiciousness, I will definitely ask and get back to you.
Okay.
Yes. Then
Thank
is
you.
Kalabala. Kalabala is the temporal strength which is based on day or night.
Oh.
Okay. Yes. उसके भी डेप्थ्स में हम बाद में जाएंगे. Okay. Next is Drigbala. Drigbala is a strength that comes from benefic or malefic aspect. Means whether a planet is aspected or a house is aspected by a benefic planet or a malefic planet. For example, अगर आपका चंद्र जो है that is in कर्क राशि और आपके मकर राशि में गुरु है, तो गुरु is aspecting चंद्र, चंद्र is aspecting गुरु. So dono benefic planets are aspecting each other. So I think that will add to the Drigbala or that strength or auspiciousness of that planet. Okay. So that will also you will learn slowly. And next is Naisargik Bala. Naisargik Bala is natural or permanent strength of a planet. So usme bhi gradation hai. Sun is the most powerful of all the planets. And you have a decreasing order of strength. Okay. So that is the Naisargik, natural strength of any planet. Okay. So coming to, because it's highlighted there, we'll first talk about Drigbala. Okay. So Drigbala is the directional strength, not directional, the aspecting strength, right? So we have seen that all the planets have the seventh drishti, means diagonally opposite house is aspected. So the aspect can increase or decrease the strength of the house that is being aspected. Means if Mesha Rashi में sun है and it is looking at Tula Rashi, it means that Tula Rashi के जो qualities है, features है, वो बढ़ेंगे या घटेंगे depending on the aspecting planet. If it is sun, then it will have a particular effect. If it is Jupiter, it will have some other effect. If it is Rahu, it will have some other effect. So the aspected house, matlab the house that is looked upon, those house ke features or the planets located in that house, its strength will depend on which planet is aspecting it. Is this concept clear?
More than one planet is situated in one house?
Yes, yes. That also adds to complexities, and then there is combination, combustion. There are many things, ma'am. Yes, yes. It will add to the complexity. Yes. Yes. There is also degree on which how far they are from each other. Even if they are in the same house, depending on whether they are more than 7 degrees apart from each other or not, that's called conjunction. So that will come later now. Yes. Okay. So if a benefic planet is aspecting, it becomes more powerful. Right? So if your guru is aspecting the 7th house, which is say your 7th house only, means you have a Mesha राशि में आपके गुरु बैठे हैं और गुरु आपके तुला राशि को देख रहे हैं जो 7th house भी है. So it will increase the auspiciousness of the 7th bhava, that is marital status, marital relationship, business relationships, partnerships. Okay. So benefic planet ka aspect makes the house more powerful. If a malefic planet is aspecting, it becomes less powerful. Okay, that is as simple as that. So we have already seen that sun. Now, malefic benefic का थोड़ा सा हम revision करेंगे. Which are the malefic planets?
Sun.
Yes, sun is
Mars, Saturn, Rahu,
Saturn.
yes,
Ketu,
Rahu, Ketu.
and waning moon.
waning moon. Right, absolutely. So, in Saturn, now they have mentioned here that it magnifies more than it being malefic, because Saturn always gives. It delays, but it gives. It will never deny you of what you
Correct.
are to get. So
Correct,
that is
correct.
why the effect of Saturn, they have never, they have classified it as magnifies. Because मिलेगा, भर भर के मिलेगा, लेकिन आपका transformation होने के बाद, after you have transformed, you have become capable to receive what it gives, will you get it? So when you get it, you will get in abundance, but it will be delayed. That is all it means. So that is why Saturn, they have not called it malefic, but they have said it magnifies. Because when Saturn aspects, it will not deny you of the of what you have to get, but it will delay, that's all. So sun is malefic, it aspects the 7th house. Moon is benefic, it aspects the 7th house. Mercury is neutral. Mercury, it's influenced by what company it keeps. If it is in bad company, it's going to behave badly. If it is in good company, it's going to behave in a good way. Okay. Venus is
Even
benefic.
Ketu is like that, no, ma'am? Even Ketu is influenced by its partner, eh?
No. Ketu is malefic. Venus is benefic, 7th house, aspects the 7th house. Mars is malefic. Mars, Jupiter, Saturn has special drishtis. Mars has 4th and 8th along with 7th. Jupiter has 5th and 9th along with benefic, along with 7th. And Saturn has 3 and 10 along with 7. Okay. So if we see quadrants, मतलब केंद्र स्थाना कौन-कौन से हैं? 1, 4, 7, 10. Right? So all planets have 7th aspect and all planets have 7th aspect and Mars has 4th aspect, of course, but from Lagna it is. Okay. Yeah. Never mind. I was trying to correlate something, but it is not working. Okay. So remember it that way. 5 and 9. Jupiter is 159 is trine. So remember it that way. 159 is trine. It's auspicious houses. So Jupiter aspects 1, 5, 7, 9. That way you remember. Saturn is 3, 7, 10. 10 is also 10 is
Directional strength for Sun and Mars.
Kendra Sthan. No, 1, 4, 7, 10 में से 10 is Kendra Sthan. So Saturn is 3, 7, 10. That way you remember. So I'm just giving you tips to remember the special aspects.
Miss, why 11, 2 and 3 are not included?
That's a very good question. Even I don't know.
I have a lot of planets in the 11th house.
Sorry?
I have a lot of planets in the 11th house.
It's saving you.
See,
it is saving you.
See, 11th house is house of desires, okay?
Yeah,
And
I
it
have a
is
lot of them
good.
sitting there.
Yes.
But nobody's aspecting it.
So, you know that Modi ji's house, natal chart also has lot of planets in 11th house. He is a Vrishchik Rashi native with Mars sitting in the Vrishchik Rashi, and he has Parijat Yoga. Of course, this is when we learned from faculty classes. I was attending one of the classes. So it's interesting that you have a lot of planets in 11th house, because 11th house is house of desires.
Just admire, don't desire. That's also a form of desiring.
Sorry?
I said just admire, don't desire. That's also a form of desiring.
Okay.
Ma'am, Manjari ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
In south side, my Mysore Bangalore side,
Yes,
people say that if stars are there in 11th house by Lagna, from Lagna, that has the whatever the whether it is malefic or benefic, they do only good if it is in 11th house.
Very nice. Dekha Nikhil ji, how many
Yes.
bad boys do you have in 11th house?
I have
So
Sun,
if it
Venus,
is
Mercury,
11th house,
Mars.
it is too good.
Sorry?
Oh, Sun, Venus, Mercury, Mars. 4 planets he has in 11th house.
Yep. I have Saturn in the 7th, which is also one of the Kendras.
Yeah.
And I have Jupiter and Moon sitting in the third.
Good.
Okay. Okay.
Moon sitting in the third.
Third is Dustan. Anyways, let it be. It's okay. It's okay. Don't worry. Don't worry.
Third is not Dustan. 6, 8, 12 is Dustan. Dustan.
Yeah.
11 to
6,
3 are abandoned. I mean, like, anyways.
Yeah. Correct. Okay. So, so when you talk about the aspect, you start counting from the house that you occupy. Means, agar Surya is occupying Mesha Rashi, that will be counted as 1, and then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 is Tula, right? That is how you start counting. So, for example, agar Mars is aspecting the 4th house, means count the house that Mars is in as first, and then 3 spaces clockwise in the 4th house. Is the 4th house, right? Saturn makes the aspected house more powerful with delay, especially 3rd aspect, which is called as Vakra Drishti. Okay, yeah, that we were discussing. Now comes the Graha Mitra. Graha Mitra means like we also have friends and enemies, planets also have friends and enemies. So neighboring planets can have certain relationships. So planets are either friends, that is Mitra, Shatru or enemies, or neutral, Samya, okay, towards their neighboring planets. And the neighbor means co-located in the same house. Like ma'am, you said, agar do planets ek hi rashi mein paaye jayenge, so how will it affect? Yes, the effect will be if depending on whether they are Mitra, they are Shatru or neutral, and what which other planets are aspecting on it. All this will matter. Okay. So a simple way to classify friendship is that group A or group B. कौन से planets हैं? Group A में है Jupiter, Sun, Mars, Moon. Right. So all in group A will be friends to each other. So if you have Jupiter and Sun together, they are friends. Or Jupiter and Mars together, they are friends. And in group B, we have Saturn, Rahu, Ketu, Venus. So if they are together, they are friends. But if you mix group A and B, then they are going to be enemies. It's the most simple, and in friendships and enmity also, there are various different classifications and more complex classifications. This is a very simple and very basic one, okay? Because there are temporal friends, that is temporary friends, there are permanent friends, there are, so in that also there is a lot of variation, okay? So so within the group, the planets are friends, but between the groups, the planets are enemies. And which is the only neutral one? Mercury.
Mercury.
So Mercury, agar wo benefic ke saath jayega, to he will have good effect. Agar wo malefic ke saath jayega, he will have bad effect. Right?
So Mercury can be influenced.
Absolutely. Mercury can be really influenced. Yes. Okay. So coming to the, yeah. So this is from the old presentation. This sir had given, Bala sir had given this presentation. So planetary auspiciousness, jab hum dekhte hain, how do we count it? Or we see, like we said, exaltation, distance from the sun and combustion, Ishta and Kashta Phala, planetary friendships and dignity, Vimasopaka Bala, I don't know what that is, Vaisheshika count, Vargottama, I know, retrogression, Ashtaka Varga, hemmed in, and the other planetary conditions. But we are not going in depths of each. We'll just take 2-3 definitions and the important ones. First is exaltation, right? So planet exhibits most superior and auspicious qualities at a fixed point in zodiac. And that is known as deep exaltation. The exaltation degrees are different for every planet. Okay. So हमने initially क्या देखा कि sun is
Sun is
exalted.
measured 30 degrees.
Sorry?
Sun is exalted at measured 30 degrees.
At 10 degrees.
Oh, 10 degrees. Oh.
10. So, sun, in this table, you will see the degrees. Sun is exalted in Mesha Rashi at 10 degrees. So, that is a deep exaltation, the maximum effect. Moon is exalted in Taurus at 3 degrees. Mars is exalted in Capricorn at 28 degrees. Mercury is exalted in Virgo at 15 degrees. Venus is exalted in Pisces at 27 degrees. Jupiter is exalted in Cancer at 5 degrees. And Saturn is exalted in Libra at 20 degrees. Okay. Libra, yeah.
This one, don't change this slide if you don't mind for a second.
No problem. No problem.
Virgo. Mercury is exalted in Virgo at 15 degrees.
And what is the debilitation point? Exactly opposite,
Venus
180
is
degrees.
27.
Agar sun Aries में deep exaltation at 10 degrees, sun is going to be debilitated in Tura at 10 degrees. Moon exalted in Taurus at 3 degrees, moon debilitated in Scorpio at 3 degrees. Mars exalted in Capricorn at 28 degrees, Mars debilitated
Cancer.
in Karka, Cancer at 28 degrees.
28.
Mercury in Virgo at 15 degrees. Mercury
Pisces,
in Pisces
15.
at 15 degrees. Venus in Pisces at 27 degrees. Venus in Virgo at 27 degrees.
27.
Debilitated. Jupiter, if it is exalted in Cancer, it is debilitated in Makara at 5 degrees. And Saturn, if it is exalted in Libra, it is debilitated in Aries at 20
Aries.
degrees. So,
Degree changes, that the debilitation effect may come down, no? Then
yes,
Huh?
that also matters.
if
That is why degrees matter. Sorry.
the degrees matter. Okay.
Yes. So that also matters when you count the strength. So can I shift the slide?
Yes, please.
Ma'am, I
Then-
want to know one thing.
Yeah.
आपने बोला कि मर्क्यूरी अगर मैलेफिक के साथ होगा तो वैसे बिहेव करेगा, बेनिफिट के साथ होगा वैसे बिहेव करेगा.
Yes.
What if it is with Surya, Rahu and Rahu?
Surya is malefic.
Both. And
So
Rahu is
malefic. Rahu is also malefic.
okay. Suppose like I have 4 or 5 planets in a lagna, like Mars, Mercury, Surya, Shukra. Then how the Mercury will work in that sense?
In that case, it will depend on how close the proximity of Mercury to that planet. See, when we
okay,
talk
like
about when we talk about friendship or enmity, we also have to take into account the degrees in which it is placed to each other. अगर Mercury is at 8 degrees और सूर्य या फिर say शुक्र नहीं शनि, because it is malefic or magnifies. Okay, let's say राहु राहु है 10 डिग्री पे और मर्क्यूरी है 8 डिग्री पे, तो दोनों में डिग्री का डिफरेंस कितना हुआ? 2. मतलब वो बहुत पास है एक दूसरे के. इसका मतलब वो मैलेफिक ही बिहेव करेगा. मतलब करीब करीब 15 डिग्री से अगर ऊपर डिस्टेंस है तो वो इफेक्ट कम हो जाता है. I don't know exactly, but I can still find out. But degrees matter.
Okay.
Ma'am, always Buddha will be with sun only, no, ma'am. I have seen many.
Yeah. That is Buddha Aditya Yoga, something like that. No?
Buddha Yoga, they say.
Buddha
And it is
Aditya Yoga is there. Yes. Mercury is always either one or two, one house beside that side of sun or together. Yes.
Together,
That's
always.
because it is the closest to the earth. No?
Close.
First
Yeah.
इसीलिए chances of combustion भी है. Combustion मतलब क्या? Combustion means burning effect. Means if sun
अस्त हो जाएगा.
Yes. So if sun और Mercury के बीच में सिर्फ 60 डिग्री का अंतर है, 60 डिग्री या उससे कम, 7 degrees or less than 7 degrees, if sun is in Mercury, then the sun's effect is so much that it's going to nullify Mercury. It's going to burn Mercury.
मैम कभी-कभी तो अस्त और वक्री दोनों हो जाता है साथ में.
Yes. No, I didn't get you. Astar Vakri मतलब retrogression or
correct.
हाँ. Yes.
तो मतलब उस सेंस में कैसे देखना है? अस्त भी है, रेट्रोग्रेड भी हो रहा है.
Don't worry, ma'am. See, all these things you will come to know slowly. Let's take one step at a time. That's why these classes are there. We'll first understand concepts because there are people here who don't know even this. So let's go one step at a time. Yeah? Okay. So distance from sun. So when a planet is exactly opposite of the sun, it is visible for the greatest number of hours during the 24 hours. Right? Means say sun is in opposite. Matlab sun is in Mesha Rashi and Saturn is in Tuna Rashi. Right? It's exactly opposite to it. Iska matlab Saturn jo hai, Sun and Saturn, that's what I said, right? Yeah. So iska matlab Saturn jo hai will be visible for a larger amount of time and it will be the brightest because Sun and Saturn are opposite to each other. right? Planet is visible during the entire night time.
Oh.
The farther the planet is from sun, the brighter it is. Okay, this is considered to make the planet most auspicious, because the closer it comes to sun, the luminosity of that planet means it jitna wo
The
reflect
sun
karta hai.
dominates.
Sorry,
The sun dominates, so the other
sun
planets
dominates.
don't.
Yes. So on the other hand, an exact conjunction with the sun is least auspicious. Due to the overwhelming amount of light of sun, the planet is not visible at all, neither in the day nor at night.
Oh.
So the
Why in
further
the
the
night?
planet, sorry,
Why in the night? I didn't understand. In the day, oh, night also it is nearby only.
exactly, and sun is so huge. Yeah, it will not be visible. Okay.
Because the Earth rotating, the planet and sun, the planet is still in the
Yes.
view. Got it.
Yes.
Got it. I
Yes,
got it.
exactly. Yeah. Even I got it when you said it. Yeah. Because they are together, no? Right. Correct.
It's the
Okay.
Earth which is rotating, not the planet and the sun.
Not the planet. Exactly. Right?
Ma'am, one
Sorry.
second, ma'am. See, in case of Kanya, see, because I have seen this horoscope, I am taking this as an example.
Okay.
In place of this Mercury, Sun, and then Jupiter and Venus, all are together in Kanya house. That is in which
yes,
house?
Virgo.
Virgo house. So here, Virgo is the Buddha is the ruling planet for Kanya, no?
Correct.
There, Sun is the guest.
Yes.
Even then, it affects the function of Mercury, or it ownership is led by because it is Mercury. Sun is treated as guest.
Even though sun is the guest, if you see power wise, if you put all the planets in one line, yeah, for descending order of power, sun is the most powerful. So it will overpower any planet that comes in its proximity. So if Mercury in that combination, if in Virgo house also, if Mercury is within 7 degrees of sun, whatever, whether it owns the house or not, whatever it is, sun is going to kill it by burning it up. Sun is going to overpower any other planet, whether it is the own house, whether it is exalted, doesn't matter.
Even if it's debilitated, it will still burn it.
Even though sun is debilitated?
Yes.
Yes. Because this is physical characteristics. Yes.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
That is the concept of combustion. Combustion means burning, right? So if this conjunction is such a way that there are specific degrees, and I may be wrong when I'm saying 7. It may be, I don't know whether it's actually 7 or it's something else, or there's a range, I don't know. I'll check that and come back to you. But at a particular degrees, if there is this conjunction of sun and the other planet, it's going to overpower it, outshine it. That is what it means. Irrespective, whether it is own house, exalted, it doesn't matter.
Okay.
Yeah?
And even if it's that particular planet's dasha, will it still lose its strength? So they say normally that when a planet is in its dasha,
but then like again at that no. So dasha ke waqt sun ka bhi positioning dekhna padega. Right?
No, let's say that two planets, let's say sun and this other planet are in the same house. And it's the dasha of one planet, and sun is still more powerful than that planet.
No, that's a very good question. I don't know the answer to that.
Because normally what I've read is that if you're undergoing a dasha or mahadasha, the planet which dasha you're undergoing is the undisputed king.
Okay.
I mean, I could be wrong on that. It's the undisputed king, irrespective of whatever it is.
Yes.
I mean, it's in his house and he's ruling, so you bow down to him.
Yes, could be, definitely. If I come across something that contradicts this, I'll definitely tell you. Yeah.
No, but if you talk about combustion, then it doesn't matter whether it's dasha or antardasha. Combustion is just proximity to the sun. I don't think that the dasha or the antardasha affects the
But
degree of
then,
combustion?
yeah, it's a very good question. However, I'm really unable to answer this. So instead of me speculating and answering some shit, I'll ask someone and I'll get back to you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Understood. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So coming to Ishta and Kashtaphala, this also I have just read. I don't know the depth of it. So we'll just read what is given in the slide. Okay. So Ishta and Kashtaphala are, oh, Navid ji has come. When did you join? You joined late, I think.
Quite a little while back, ma'am. About half an
Okay.
hour ago.
Okay. Okay. So the Ishta and Kashtaphala are measurement of the brightness or radiance of a planet. Okay. This calculation gives a numerical value for how auspicious the results of the planet will be in general. Planets that are close to their exaltation point and planets far away from sun will score highest. Means, see, there are two things here. One is they should be close to their exaltation point, and two is they should be further away from sun. Then they will get the highest score in terms of strength or auspiciousness, right? And this calculation is to be used for predicting the results of dasha period. अरे हम अभी बात कर रहे थे, है ना? यही बात थी ना? dasha period में भी sun matters. Distance from sun matters and exaltation point also matters. दो चीजें matter करती हैं.
So if it is very near, dasha of the sun will overwhelm.
Yes.
Sun is all powerful.
Yes, dasha of a planet with high Ishta Kashtaphala will be favorable and one with a low score will be unfavorable. Correct. Yes, this answers Nikhil ji's query.
Yes, it does.
Oh, yes, great. Thank you, Balasaw. He has saved me. Okay. Okay, yes. Oh, that brings to the end of today's lecture. So how did you find today's class?
Very interesting.
Amazing as always.
A lot of homework to do.
Lot
Oh,
of
yes,
homework.
yes. I am going to give you one by one
Ma'am,
homework.
don't give us any homework. We will go through this once 10 times and then you give homework. Otherwise, we will not be able to do homework.
No. I'll give you very simple homework. Don't worry. This time it is very simple. Just for your memory, it will be to enhance your memory on basic things. Don't worry.
Okay.
It is easy. Easy peasy. Okay.
Thank you, Miss.
Ma'am,
Yes.
one
Yes,
request to all my friends. The thing
Yes.
is, before their names in the this thing, what mobile numbers, let them put from where they are. They are from Indore, they are from Gurgaon, they are from Bangalore, like, so that we will be able to know from where all they have joined.
Oh, okay, sure.
Ask them
We
to
can.
do that, ma'am, please.
Okay. Yes,
Well,
yes.
let me also enjoy that I have friends somewhere else far away from my place.
Yes, definitely. We will
Okay.
definitely ask them to do that.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you
So
so much.
thank you everyone for joining.
Bye-bye.
Yes, bye-bye. Have a good night and a
Bye.
great
Good
week
night.
ahead. Bye.
Thank you. Good night.
Thank you.
Thank you.